Yo G, what's up? Hope my audio is fine today. Let me check it and then we'll start. Yep, from my side, mic is boosted. Hi Captain. Hi everyone. Bro BTC will hit 70k. We'll check it afterwards. Thanks for your time. No worries, bro. We all are a family and we should give some time to everyone. I took a long on BTC. Hope it works out. We'll check it. If market seems bullish or whatever we have on charts. I hope you are doing well. Yep, I am doing well. Just give me a hi or something confirmation that my audio, video, everything is okay. And then afterwards we start. Sub Cryptex, sub SGB, how are you? Hey, hey Saf. Hi, hi. So, yep, maybe my voice is okay. And let's get started. Oh, okay. So, we got a TP on XPX. Let me update it in the group. Then we start it. I'm sorry. Let me just update it. Oh, nice. 130% gains on XPX, like the SP 500 index. Let me open this one here. Give me a minute. I have some files that I don't want to share it here, so I will delete it. Yep. And this is the like trade. Big 130%, and I am expecting to draw another shot on SPS 500 index if you guys are like interested in it. Just because crypto is like feeling like a big sell off, we missed the entries, so maybe try our luck in this XPS 500 index. And let me share it first. Crypto hit on SPX 500 index. SL would be around TP1, so that's $65.30. $65.30. Message sent. Yep, all good, perfect. So also let me move my SL. Like 6530 is the new SL. Previously it was 6590 and now it's 6530. So yep, good one. And I have gained around nice around 2% of my portfolio on this short. So okay, firstly we will discuss about BTC, what's happening on BTC, why we are facing a huge sell-off. Like we started like selling the short here. Like I told you that spot is selling, but till then, but from like 25 March we haven't seen any sort of like recovery. Same on Ethereum. 25 March is somewhere around here, and since then we are like losing the sports. Same on silver. So this is 25 March and we are like dumping on silver also. Same on SPX. 25 March we are dumping. TR we took the short on 25 March, and GG's we took like 6.2% profits, and that's the USDT dominance, and we are breaking out of inverse head and shoulder. And in my opinion, if we go for the retest, like I will show you afterwards, like somewhere around here is the retest, and if we come for retest, then we will expect some recovery, like BTC 10 go to like this zone. Where's my like something like this. So yep, that's what I'm expecting on charts. And on gold we are pumping, but on the higher time frame we have from the bottom around somewhere around $43-$53, and from 25 March we are dumping, and that's the only thing we have on road chart. And let me just open US oil. If we got it, the US oil chart is also like moving sideways since the war, but 25 March marked the bottom, and since then we are moving toward the upper side. So that's the whole I'm sorry. There's the whole like the idea or the influence or whatever you call it on based on the markets. But let me get into the full detail. Let me open the BTC chart here, and this is the BTC chart. I will hide everything on this one, and I will generate new analysis with you guys so that you know why we are dumping and where we are heading next. Let me just like select all, and this is the update for February, Feb update, and hide it. So yep, and just delete it. So yeah, we have nothing on the chart now. So okay, firstly we have BTC. I will take like the this one where is what is called the fixed rate volume profile. I will take the fixed rate volume profile from this like this candle, and since this one, just because we are in a range, if you like calculate this one, this is a range, a big range. We are just moving in this, and this range is almost where is this, like this one, this range is almost like 21% or 20%, and this is a pretty big range, and we haven't touched the bottom after 27th Feb. So we are sitting on 27th March, and so it's like around a month we haven't touched these lows. So in my opinion, around like after or around monthly closing, we will go toward this zone, but still we will discuss this in coming minutes. Let me add fixed and volume profile from this to this, and if you have a look at this, then we have like, let me just change some settings. I will move the volume to 70. Like yep, so this is the best optimal setting for like swing trading. The 91 is for scalping, but now the 71 is for like swing trading. You can see we mark the bottom here, we mark the bottom here, then the top, then the bottom, then the top, and again the top, again the top, and again top, and now it depends if we are in the bottom or not. So this is the range we got, and I will place my boxes here, just because you know the boxes are important. And after that we have this box here around this. So yep, so we have two boxes here, and this is POC, the point of control, like $70,000, and most of the trading took place at this point. So you can see the retail for more and traded most of the time, most of the money was traded around the highs. So it means people are trapped up there. They either bought the spot or like they went in the longs or whatever you call it. But right now we are sitting at do or die zone for Bitcoin. Yesterday I said we are sitting at do or die zone for altcoins, but right now we are sitting for Bitcoin, and once we break this one, then in my opinion we are going to witness like some, if you have a look at this one, then we are going to witness these lows. Like let me just mark it. First low is this one, we will see this low, then we have second one here, and then we have third one here, and fourth one will go out of the range, and that's around $60,000. So we have four ranges right now, and I am expecting either from first range like $64,800 or like second one $63,800. We expect a bounce if we don't bounce here. Why? Just because we have option expiry today. Let me pull out that message, option expiry one. Where's that one? It was on Cointelegraph. I read it in the morning. Yep, this one. Paste. So if you have a look at this, we have option expiry. Just like you trade futures, just like you trade like the pups or you trade spot, we have option trading also here. And if you have a look at this, maximum pin price is $74,000, and the expiry date is 27th March 2026. So that's a good one. Like we can expect some volatility after this like closing. We have the option expiry. This is the candle, and on the like 4 hour time frame, this around yep, this one. So we have 2-3 candles of 4 hour. We can like get some volatility, we can go toward lows, or and after that I think so we should go toward the upper side, and in my opinion we should retest it something like this, just because we have broken this one and we have broken these levels. And on the higher time frame I am bearish right now. And if you remember, I called March was bullish, and if you remember, this was the March opening. Like from here we went all the way toward the $75,000. So that was like almost right. We didn't close above there, but still we went up there, and now we are reversing. And that's my opinion. We like retest it and then we go towards lower side. And I will like support my analysis with the dashboard. If you have any question on BTC or like overall market, you can ask in the in the chat section. Is the 65.7k limit valid? Nope, it's not valid, it's invalid, and it's not valid. No, none of my BTC limit is valid right now, and none of my Ethereum limit valid right now. Only we are in XPS short right now, in my opinion. Yep. Yeah, BNB was stopped out and Ethereum was stopped out, and we are just sitting in the X and P 500 index short right now. And so if you have a look at like higher time frames, let me add 12-hour time frame. You can see the spot, move the RSI. Yep. So the green line, you can see the green line is selling, even though perps are like selling, but still this is what happens when you like have lost of you have lost the interest in the market. The spot rose around like 5th March, okay, and then we rose around 17th March, then we rose around 25th March, and after that we are like selling over here. And it's like the same as price action, but spot is like selling slowly, and pops are like just because people are getting liquidated, so it's like violent one. And same on like 4-hour time frame. If you see Bybit, like the lower spikes are like bigger one, and the upper one like are like okayish. And but if you look at Binance Spot started selling in February, but in like March they don't have any big activity. They bought it around starting in the start of March, but afterwards they don't have like any big activity. Same on Coinbase, the activity started reducing, and since then we don't have any big activity here. And that's the like overall update on BTC. Like we are bearish for the higher time frame. Like let's say if you call it like upcoming 2 to 3 months, I would say we are bearish. But we can go to $70,000. Yep, we can go to $70,000 if we have any sort of news or any sort of stuff. Or if you say we can touch this $68,000 upside, yep, we can. But on the higher time frame, we are bearish. That's my take. And let me check if we have any sort of important chart here. Just a minute. And if we like touch $70,000 this zone, then I will look for short something like this, like the high RR trade, like 70. This week will be like this body will be like my SL, like a tight one, and my target will be like this one. So around 3 to 4 RR trade. That's what I will be looking for. If we like data retest, something like this. That's what I'm expecting. And on XPX, I am expecting at some point, like we have formed equal lows here. At some point, we go up and we like fill out these like retest it, and after that I will take another shot here with 4.91 toward previous one was 5.66, so this will be like 4.91, and my target no, not 4.91, my target would be the same. It will be like 4.16, still okay, like bigger than like 4. That's what I'm expecting on like US stock market. And on Ethereum, let me just erase this one, as we have, nope, not, this is not Ethereum, this is silver, this is Ethereum. And same on Ethereum, I will place the fixed rate volume profile, this one, from this candle to this candle, same like 70. Yep, 70. So you can see we have some downside pending on this one, even though we got reacted from POC same as BTC, but still we haven't tapped these lows. So it means Ethereum is lagging, or you can say Ethereum is not like dumping crazy. From POC it have dumped like 4.3%, while BTC is around 6%. So yep, we Ethereum is like a little bit strong right now. A little bit. I will not call it like very strong, but yep, little bit strong right now. And yep, if you have a look at this trend line, then this was a good opportunity to short here. But still we missed. It's okay. Not every trade is a good trade for our side, but still. I was actually trying to like long here, just because we were holding this value area high, like very very low, and I was expecting we should form like something like this, the equal lows like we formed here, like, or like we formed in the on the upper on the like zoom outside like this. I was expecting something like this, but still it's okay. That's why it's I say like, take fixed risk reward. Like let's say if you enter with, if you have like $1,000, go with like $10 with 5x leverage, so you have a $50 position, and you don't lose that much. Or like let's say you enter with 20x leverage with 5x is $100 position, and second entry another $100, so you get like around $200 position, and let's say you get like 100% profit, so that's $200 gains. But if you like go for like a bigger one, then you will lose. And now we will move toward like USD dominance. I have a chart here, maybe. Yep, this one. So you can see we like created this chart here, and we are now breaking out. We have broken out, and in my opinion we should retest it something like this, and then we should go toward the upper side. Let me recreate it around here. Let me delete this stuff. I will recreate it around here, so that I can post on X also. Let me just create it. We have this one here, this one here, and another here. So this is a shoulder, this is a shoulder, and this is a head, and this is a neckline somewhere around here, and yep, expecting the retest around here, like at this point. Why at this point? Just because if you look at the breakout candle, you would see some fib levels like the 0.233 to 0.382, like these levels, like this. Or if you like place from there to there, it will be like golden pocket. It depends how you place it. And let me post it on X and on in a group also, so that people get the people who haven't joined get some knowledge. USDT dominance chart. And yep, posted. And yeah, posted on X and in the group also. That's what my expectation from like these, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, SPS 500. If you have any coins, then you can like share, like XRP, like Dodge, or whatever coins we have, Solana. Then we have BNB, ETC. Haven't tapped this one. Maybe we will get front run. Maybe we don't get entry just because the upside is 11%, and yep, 11% is too much for this market. I am a little late. Will there be a bounce or we are going towards $60,000? Welcome Steve, to the stream. And on like, if I give two words for to you, is that we will get a bounce around these lows, these level, like $65,000 or like $63,800. Other, if we don't get a bounce at this red box. But right now we are bearish on, and on the higher time frame we are bearish. That's what like our, what do we call it, our perspective right now, our view right now. And if we get 70k value, then we will try to short it, just like we did in XPX, like the S&P 500 index. And yep, that's the overall like stuff. Your audio is like low. Okay, let me just check it. If actually my audio is low, YouTube is recommended system sound. No, okay. Recommended to not use stream better to 128 kbps. Okay, and yep, that's the chart. Let me look for scalps here. On the second screen, I am looking for something like some charts. I will look for scalp if we get some. Let me pop out my chat. So yep, so I don't miss out. Not like this, but like this. Okay, I see. You would wait for bounce and then short. Yep. I won't like long it here just because we tried longing, and on Ethereum we got stopped out, on BNB we got stopped out, and that is, it would be like a big one. Like if you calculate this box, then it's 3% big risk, while the like upside is 6%. So it's a good order, but still I will not try it long here. And RSI is still okay, but still I will wait for bounce. Like any bounce towards $68,000, $70,000, I will wait for it, and then I will try to short. How many of you trade forex? Let me add a poll here. Like forex got some stuff like currencies and these stuff like your USDT, Doge JPY, like pound JPY, these stuff. How many of you trade forex? Yep. So I have like uploaded a poll here, and it's not that I uploaded. Let me just see. Yep. So it's uploaded, and let me see how many of you like trade forex, and how many people are watching around. Okay, so let me just get a wild guess. I trade forex. Perfect. Just because I am like, just like I shared this XPS setup like this one, like US stock market one. I am planning to share forex also. Okay, 80% people trade forex. Okay, so it's around 4 people out of 5. Okay, perfect. So I should look for like setups for forex also. Hmm. Let's create the gold chart. Where's the gold chart? This one. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. So we have like this chart here, and there's the stuff here, and yep, we got a big candle here. So I'm expecting a bounce. So around here, let me add TPU here. TPU is a good one. Like it goes, it shares the POC. So yep, you can see we have a POC here which haven't tapped yet, which haven't been tapped yet. So my first would be like this one. So if it at a tap here, I would wait for it and long it around this point, and second one would be like this one, this pole low, like this, the green one. Let me just share my TPS settings so you don't get confused with Polo. This green one is Polo. Green one is also poor high. On the upper side is poor high, and we have single prints. Let me see if we got single print here. On road, it's like rare, but still we don't have single prints here on the chart, but still okay. And not this one, this one. And we have like the value area high, this one, and value area low, this one, and then POC, and these are like the optionals. And okay, so if we don't have any like the single prints, so I will wait for it, like my chart would look like something like this. And let me just remove this one. And if you have a look at this, we're forming and inverse and a head and shoulder also here. That's the stuff also here. And let's say we break from this range, then we should fly. But in my opinion, we should move sideways, just because of like stuff with the war and geopolitics. Iran has blown another tanker in Strait of Hormuz. Okay, so Iran is like not stopping on their side. Uh-huh. Okay, let me look for scalp now. Right on. Yep. So you anyone would like to take any scalp on like Ethereum? As I said, Ethereum is lagging, so I will take a scalp here. Maybe around this lows. Around the SL would be around. If we take this one, what's the value of this one? Yep. So 1862. Okay, and TPs would be like. I'm sorry, TPs would be like around POC. Yep. So if you want to take any trade, this would be a trade. That's like the perfect safe trade, you can say. 3 hour setup, or like even if you like calculate the wick, then it's this one. I am calculating this wick here, like let me mark this one. And yep, that's my setup. I will draw for this one. My entry would be around, it's as a see up a little bit risky, like if we can get some like loss, but still you can see like the daily downside would be like 10% if we get the loss. So I'm expecting As you have joined late, a little bit later, I have shared the, where's that one? Let me just copy this one. We have the option expiry around 27th March. So we have $74,000 max pain price. So after this expiry, I'm expecting some recovery in charts. So if by that time, if we get this sort of entry, then we should recover. That's my point of view right now. So that's what I am expecting, and I am going with like 0.5% of my margin, and yep, that's my plan. So if I like, let me show you how 0.5% margin works. Like, you enter with 0.5% of margin with 50x leverage. So you get like around, let's say 0.5% is $0.5, let's say, and 50x leverage is equal to $25 position. And you, let's say you have like two entries, so you get like $50 position, and your portfolio was $100. So that's how you can like actually trade it. So, and let's say with 50x, what's the profit here? The whole profit is 8%. So let's say 50x, with 50x 8% is 400%, and with 400% you can gain around, on 0.5% you can gain like 1 to 3% of your like trade, of your like the margin. So that's how you can trade it, with like, with huge leverage but little margin. And yeah, that's how I trade it. So on every trade I earn like around 0.5 to 1%. And yep, let me just place my limits. I am placing my limits. This is not a like a reaction trade. I will not wait for it. I will just test it out. The entry is around 19, so it's around 19. If we take this week, like around this, so yep, this would be like 1924 to like 1907. That's the like entries. Or you can actually place 1924 as first entry, like entry 1, and 1907 around this zone, entry 2. So you can actually trade this something like this, so you get a better entry. What's the like, let me just check it. What's the like 1924 and 1907? So you get every entry of 1915. It's okay, a good one. Limit 1924 with 0.5x percent of margin, and I will place 1907 again with 0.5%. And yeah, so my liquidation price is around, let me see what's my liquidation price. My liquidation price on long is $370, so it's okay, even with 50x margin, like 50x leverage. You guys have any charts, like any coins to trade, to search for? Otherwise I will just like end the stream here, just because we are in like around 35 minutes of the stream and we don't have any movement in the market. Even if you look at Ethereum, if you look at like the BTC, I started stream at around this time. Yep, this time, and we are just moving sideways since then. Okay. So okay. Okay, so we got another news. This one. This much amount wiped out from US stock market at open. So you can see the impact here on the US stock market. Like US stock market also red. That's why BTC is also red. Most of the time, US stock market moves with BTC. Like the way BTC moves, That's the way how your stock market moves. Okay, so let's end the stream here. We got a good like overview of the market. I will try to like post some setups at like night around like 2 hours or like 90 minutes from now. And yep, thanks for watching. Take care and good night.